An idea in your mind is not your legacy, but action is. Watch this video and discover the truth about how real change begins. We have all had ideas. Bright, bold, beautiful sparks of inspiration. But what truly sets achievers apart from dreamers? It's not just imagination. It's the bravery to take that very first step. In this video, we're diving into why wanting something isn't enough. Action is what brings dreams to life. What science says about your brain when you stay stuck in planning mode. How making a move, even if it's messy or uncertain, is far more powerful than waiting for everything to be perfect. Ready to turn your spark into reality? Let's get started. Whether it's building a business, changing a habit, or finally pursuing your passion, this is your wake-up call. Your idea doesn't need perfection. It needs your first step. Ideas don't come fully formed, they start as a spark inside our mind. But turning that spark into reality takes courage and action. We must understand that desire without action is merely illusion. Mark Zuckerberg, in his 2017 Harvard commencement speech, captured this perfectly. Ideas don't come out fully formed. They only become clear as you work on them. You just have to get started. Ideas in the mind or on paper are never identical to the final result. Every real thing is shaped through the fire of action, struggle, and persistence. No idea, whether in your mind or on paper, will ever match the reality of bringing it to life. The final product is always different from the concept that inspired it. There are two roads. You want to start a business, so you begin researching, planning, and taking those first uncertain steps even if the path is unclear and the risks are high. You want to quit a bad habit, so you face your temptations, endure the discomfort, and persist through setbacks, choosing growth over comfort. Day after day, you dare to do something new, stepping into the unknown, embracing the fear of failure, and allowing yourself to be transformed by the journey. Or, you do none of these, and the ideas slowly disappear. Here is a deep truth. The mind was not designed to wait forever. It is an engine built to move, to build, to create. When we keep it idle, feeding it dreams we never pursue, it begins to let go of those dreams, one by one, until nothing is left. Think of the person who dreams of launching a business, breaking free from an old habit, or learning a new skill but never takes the first step. The dream fades, not because it was impossible, but because it was never pursued. Say you want to quit smoking. That's good, but wanting is not enough. There are only two paths. You set out on the journey to quit, facing every temptation and every struggle. Or you don't, and the desire remains a wish. The mind and the brain are not passive. They work tirelessly to keep you alive, to help you grow. But they take instructions only from your actions, not your feelings. If you don't take steps toward the goal, the mind interprets that clearly. My master doesn't really want this. Let me shut it down and redirect energy elsewhere. That's how the brain understands you. Not through what you say, not through what you feel, but through what you do. Cancel that request. My master has lost interest. So it walks back from the path it was ready to build for you. It shuts down that part of the vision. And soon enough, that once powerful idea begins to fade. The mind is not a vessel for idle dreams, it is an engine, designed for movement, for creation. When denied the chance to act, it does not preserve our aspirations. It quietly lets them go. The tragedy is not in failing, but in never allowing an idea to be tested by reality. The truth is simple and unavoidable. If you truly want it, you begin. If you don't begin, then you never really wanted it. Remember this timeless truth. Ideas don't come fully formed, you just have to start. But what does it truly mean to begin? How do we cross the threshold from dreaming to doing? From wishing to becoming? This is where the courage to act transforms everything. Within each of us, there is a quiet spark of vision, a longing, an idea that calls out for life. But ideas, no matter how brilliant, are powerless until we dare to act. The world is not changed by dreams alone, but by those who rise to meet them, who challenge themselves to step beyond comfort and into the unknown. Every creation you see, every innovation, every work of art, every leap forward began as a fragile thought in someone's mind. Nothing crafted by human hands exists that did not first pass through the crucible of imagination. Your idea is no different. The possibility it holds is already alive within you, waiting for the courage of your first step. If we waited for perfect clarity, nothing would ever begin. The world is not shaped by those who wait for certainty, but by those who are willing to begin. Even in uncertainty, every creation is the residue of choices, mistakes, and persistence. The final form is always a departure from the original spark. Change is never easy. If it were, life would lose its depth and meaning. Imagine a world where transformation required no effort, where people changed their commitments, their passions, their paths on a whim. Such a world would be hollow, devoid of the richness that struggle and perseverance bring. The challenge of change is not a punishment, but a gift, a test that forges purpose and reveals what truly matters. Change resists us precisely because it matters. If transformation were effortless, meaning would evaporate. You are the architect of your destiny. The key to unlocking your idea, to making it real, is in your hands. Do not close the door on your own potential. Open it, even if only a crack, and let your idea breathe. Often, the beauty of creation is hidden in the details, revealed only as you move forward, step by uncertain step. Regret does not come from trying and failing, but from never having tried at all. The mind is not a vault for unused dreams. It is a forge for action, a gateway through which the unseen becomes real. Challenge yourself. Wake up to your own possibility. Take that bold step, however small, and trust that the journey itself will transform you. In the end, your life will not be measured by the ideas you kept hidden, but by those you brought into the light, by the courage you summoned to act, to create, to change. Let your idea join the tapestry of things made real, so that tomorrow, when others look around at the wonders of the world, they will see your mark among them. In life, we are always at a crossroads, but there are only two roads. You either truly want something, and your actions prove it as you begin the journey to claim it, or it remains just an idea, unrealized, unacted upon, slowly fading into the background noise of life, and finally dying. Every day, in every moment, you're choosing between the two, to want or not to want. There is no middle ground, only movement or stillness, only pursuit or passivity, only life or decay. Every day, we make this choice, whether we realize it or not. This is not about whether physics is hard or not. It's about one thing. Do you want to study physics or don't you? So, the real question isn't about whether the path is steep or the subject is hard. The question is, will you take action to pursue what you want? Or will you let it remain an unfulfilled idea? The journey begins the moment you decide to act, because only then does an idea have the chance to become reality. The mind and the brain, the most powerful tools you possess, don't understand difficult or easy. They only recognize action and inaction. They don't pause for fear. They don't care about excuses. They respond to action, to focus, to clarity of intent. They follow your will. They know only one language, the path you walk. They align with the goals you pursue, the ones you take practical action on, not the ones you merely think about. So again, remember, ideas come not fully formed, you just have to start. In the end, the distinction is clear. There are the ideas we breathe life into through our efforts, and those we allow to wither and die through our inaction. Our lives are defined not by what we dream, but by the ideas we breathe life into through effort and what we dare to pursue. And keep in mind again, ideas come not fully formed, you just have to start. Begin is an act of faith, not in the certainty of the outcome, but in the worthiness of the attempt. The first step is not a promise of completion, but an affirmation that becoming is always more valuable than remaining. The courage to begin is the only bridge between ideas and reality. Begin. And in beginning, become. Thank you.